So today we wanted to learn the residential status other than individual SSC. So just now we have seen that other than individual SSC could be HUF, could be company, could be firm, LLP, AOP, local authorities, artificial judicial person, etc. So what will happen for them? It is difficult, month-wise moving from here to there. For there, the criteria is totally different, which is explained under section 6. So under section 6, it is very clearly stated, if it is HUF and they will be considered as resident to India if their control or management or affairs is situated or partly in India. Not only for HUF, for remaining all other SSC, it will remain same. Or if the control, management and affairs outside India, it will be non-resident. As I rightly stated, not only for HUF, if you'll go for other SSCs also, okay, say for example, yes, even for the firm, it will remain same. Firm, AOP, POI, if it is control management affairs in India, it will be resident. It will be resident. If not, non-resident. If not, non-resident. So today we are focusing other than individual SSC. Other than individual SSC. Even for the company, it will remain same. Even for the company, it will remain same. Okay. If it is within India, it will be resident. If it is outside India, it will be non-resident. Even for local authorities, judicial person, it will remain same. It will remain same. Whether the control affairs, it is situated in India or outside India. I hope things are clear to you all. I hope things are clear to you all. Okay. So for other SSC, we need to check whether the control of affairs, whether the, management is there in India wholly or partly. Even one CEO, CFO are there in India. That means some control is there in India. By default, it will be considered as resident to India. It will be considered as resident to India. And if not, non-resident to India. If entirely it is outside India. It is entirely outside India. Okay. Now, if you have understood, only one thing you need to understand. If the HUF is resident, this is only the part which you need to understand, as Subham has rightly stated. If you found that HUF is resident, then, once resident, we need to check what? Whether they are ordinary or non-ordinary. Whether they are ordinary or non-ordinary. That is possible only for HUF, and in such cases, then it depends upon residential status of Karta. Karta of the family, manager of the family, manager of that HUF. If the residential status of manager of the family is resident and ordinary resident, then HUF status will be resident and ordinary resident. If the Karta's status is resident but not ordinary resident, then status of HUF will be resident but not ordinary resident. Okay, with this concept, let me see how much you understood. Let us have a practice of this question. Get me your answer, please. And your time starts now. I'll give you only 5 minutes. See, I'm interested to get me the answers. And very good. All of you are studying very seriously. It shows I'm not interested today number of days. I'm interested their residential status. So if resident, then you have to go whether ordinary or non-ordinary. Yes. Only resident will not serve our purpose. Thank you very much for your wrong answers. See, I always stated you all. I'll give you such kind of googlies whereby you are going to fall your wickets. And today also you did the same. See what the question has stated very clearly. The business of HUF is transacted from Australia. I believe Australia is not there in India. That much you know. And all policy decision taken there. That means nothing of this HUF is situated in India. नथिंग, थैंक यू। अभी याद आ रहा है, अभी तक सो रहे थे तुम लोग। थैंक यू राधिका फॉर द राइट आंसर. So it is purely non-resident. Purely non-resident. So it implies that your fundamental of knowledge is not wrong. You are unable to read, understand very fast when it comes to English. Mr. Eknath, this is only to confuse you guys. They have given you this detail. Karta of HUF, born in Kolkata, visited India during previous year, came on 1st April, went back to Australia on 1st December, determined the residential status of Eknath and HUF. Residential status of Eknath, what you have calculated is right. Resident but not ordinary resident. Residence but not ordinary resident. But residential status of HUF will be non-resident. Okay. I hope you understood how they are going to take your wicket during exam. Okay. So now let us proceed for few more practice question on other than individual SSC. On other than individual SSC. Again, you can find in your textbook only as unsolved examples or exercises. Get me the answer of this question. Question number 9. I expect right answer this time. And only 2 minutes will be allotted to you. Read, apply your common sense, and get me your answer. Thank you, Subham. Thank you, Sonam, for your answers. Huh? I don't know whether it is right or not. Thanks for your answer. Let me see. Let me get few more answer. Thank you, Ria. Thank you, Prathama. Sudesh. Okay. Oh, Supriya has some different answer. Thank you, Supriya. Again, you have given your wicket. Head office of HUF is situated in Nepal. Head office of HUF is situated in Nepal. Family has a house in India. where some of its member resides. So now tell me, the control is there from India or not? Partly control is there from India or not? Now wait, now wait, now wait. So again, your reading of English is very poor. The family is managed by Surendra. Now here, as it is resident, why? Because partly control is there from India. This HUF is 100% resident. Why? Because partly control is there from India. Now, if it is resident, now I will check the status of Karta. The family managed by Surendra, the Karta, and Kirti, the member. Surendra is resident but not ordinary resident to India. So I'm immaterial for me for the Kirti status. Determine the status of family. The answer is resident but not ordinary resident. Depending upon the status of Karta of the family. Last one, I am sure you will get the answer this time. But still, I don't have option. This is very simple. Yes? And today you are unable to get me answer. Why? Because you are not learning from the textbook which is available for you all. The textbook which is available for you all. So during the previous year, affairs of HUF partly managed from Jaipur and partly from Singapore. Rahul, a Karta of HUF, is having status as resident and ordinary resident. This time resident and ordinary resident. What will be the status? Now this time everyone got me the right answer. Yes, you all are right now. So I hope you understood the concept of other SSCs. Okay, only in HUF this kind of things are there. For remaining SSCs, just see whether their control is from India or not. If it is India, it will be resident. If not, they will be non-resident. May it be any SSC, may it be company, may it be firm, may it be AOPBI, may it be local authorities, may it be artificial judicial person. For others, simply I need to check, right? Whether it is partly managed from India or fully managed from India or not. If not, non-resident. If yes, resident. Simple. No third calculation. So they will be either resident to India or non-resident to India. All remaining other SSCs. Yes, at last I got the right answers. I'm very thankful to you all that you started